So with that, I'm going to go trucking down the road, and we'll be around for the net. KC3, QFC. Back to the group.
Are you driving right now, Mike? Sorry for the quick key, but I just wanted to know.
KC3 QFC, KD SLG. You drive safe there, Mike. Watch out for the weather. And I don't know if Andy's listening. Maybe he's already put you on the list. I don't have a computer out here in Pennsylvania anymore, so I'm not monitoring, or I have no responsibilities whatsoever tonight. So there's that. Gary, Elijah Craig, small batch, quite exhilarating for sure. I have a really bad toothache, and trying to get into my dentist for an emergency visit, and they can see me in 2 weeks and a couple of days. So hopefully by then it will resolve itself. That, or I'll just bang my head against the wall until a tooth falls out. One of the two. I wonder if massaging Elijah Craig into the gums would be helpful. I should check on the Google box for that. KD8SLG over to AHCS.
KD2HC.
All righty. Acknowledging KD2HC. Stand by, please. You'll be next. And Mike, I just want to say 73 to you. Nick and I both quick keyed, and we doubled. I wondered, Mike, real quick, are you mobile right now? Go ahead.
KC3 QFC returning. Yes, indeed. We're in the trip back to Binghamton. Should be down there about, that can't be right. Probably close to 2 hours and 10 minutes from now is when we'll be back down there. KC3 QFC. Back to the slide, 73.
All right, Mike, thank you for that. Be safe out there, man. FedEx, Mike, man, I got to tell you, you guys do good work. Much appreciated on this end, that's for sure. Take care, be safe, and we'll listen for you on the net tonight. Nick, I'm thinking, first, my Elijah Craig that I'm drinking tonight is not small batch. I can't afford that on for a daily basis kind of bourbon. It's just too expensive. But you can get Elijah Craig in their standard fare Elijah Craig, which is still doggone good. It's 40 some bucks, like $42 for a bottle. So you gotta you got the everyday stuff, and then you got the special event stuff or the special occasion stuff. So I'm on the everyday stuff right now. And I guarantee, rub it into your gums. It will make everything better. Let's go over to KD2HC. I'm not familiar with that call, but good evening.
Alpha Alpha Charlie, Alpha Alpha 8, Charlie Sierra, yes, you should be. Kilo Delta 2, Hotel Charlie Echo, Chris and Medina. Nick, trick that I learned from my dentist and friends in the dental industry. If you go to like Hobby Lobby or anything like that and you get clove oil, the essential oil, or even at Walmart, make it weaker to like 30% or less, because at 90% it becomes poisonous. But that's what dentists use, a derivative of clove oil, or suck on a clove. Put a clove down there. That's bitter and annoying. What we do is we take clove oil from the extract and the essential oil. You put a drop on a Q-tip, and then go grab 2 drops of water in the sink and put that on the Q-tip so it weakens that. Put that on the gum. you got 10 hours of nothing. It's better than any Oragel, anything. It's just better, and there's no side effects. So with that, KD2HCE, back to the group.
Yeah, KD2HCE, KD2SLG. I had a bad experience with clove cigarettes. Just the mention of clove made me gack a little bit. But thanks for that. Yeah. So, we'll see what the dentist has to say if I make it there in 2 weeks. Over to you, Gary.
All right, Nick. I got to tell you a couple things. First, Elijah Craig, you can rub that on your gums, and if you rub enough on it, I guarantee the pain will disappear. Secondly, Marty N8XPK he had a toothache one night, and it was excruciating. He ended up going to the emergency room like in the middle of the night, and then that all became an insurance debacle because his dental insurance said, well, wait a minute, you went to an emergency room, and the emergency room said, well, wait a minute, you got a dental issue, and he's still negotiating, whatever that means. But I can't believe that for an emergency kind of scenario that you have to wait 2 freaking weeks. That's ridiculous. And honestly, I got to tell you, our medical system sucks. I mean, it absolutely has gone backward so incredibly badly, and we experience every day. If you go to the doctor and stuff, it's just crazy and it's ridiculous. And I'm not going to get into a political thing here, but I got to tell you, it of late, since let's say 2008, it has sucked. It has absolutely sucked. I think that was an editorial comment. So nobody has to agree with me, and it doesn't matter. But it's almost like flying. Flying used to be fun. Flying now sucks. Sorry. AA8CS over to KD2HC.
W8WKY.
AA8CS, KD2HCE. They were Dunhills, or there were some other brands of that. And yes, if you want to think of what you stick into a ham inside and you hold the pineapple rings onto the ham, those are cloves. So if you want to rethink that, the clove oil really does work. I hate cloves myself. I hate the flavor of them. But when I had, they call it a dry socket, when you get a tooth removed, especially on the top, and what happens is the plug falls out, the blood clot falls out, and then you have like bone exposed to air. It is painful. Even though there's like no nerve there, you have bone exposed to air, and you will go through. You will find new curse words, okay? And yes, it's quite painful, and you got to do something. So he went. I went back to him, and it was Dr. Schween over here, and he put this little like right-angled tweezers, and he got this little tiny gauze. It was like microscopic gauze ball, and he dipped it in something and threw it up there, and it was like, ow, that doesn't hurt. It was that fast. I'm like, oh my goodness, what is that? And he explained it's based on clove oil, and ever since then I've been sold. It's just totally cool and unexpected. We got like 7 minutes before net, so I'm going to stand by, do a little scanning of my 15th annual 13 Colonies Award and get that up on QRZ. So we'll catch you on the net. KD2HCE over to KD8SLG.
KD2HCE, KD2SLG. All right there, Chris. That sounds like fun. I want my dentist to put a little microscopic ball of gauze with some sort of cane in it in my aching spot. And yeah, Gary, when you said earlier about close enough for government work, my mind immediately went to, you, Gary, you would make a great press spokesperson there for the White House. I think, probably almost as good as Jen Psaki, but definitely better than the new Circleback girl. That's for sure.
All right, Nick, I got to tell you, I circle back with the best of them. But you know what? You might want to go with Chris's idea there. I mean, seriously, if you got to wait for 2 weeks, ouch, that hurts. No, I don't know. You get to the point where, okay, I'll try it, even though I hate it. I'm not sure. I think Chris is on the side right now, and we got a couple minutes here. Anyway, I just had to come down here and say hello. As you had mentioned, Nick, before, I have been off the air, and it just, like I said, it's been a tough couple weeks for me. Just trying to keep my head above water. So that's where I'm at. And I'm breathing rather regularly right now. Hey, notice that I actually got all the syllables out on that word. But as far as circling back, I'm in. And you know what? You're absolutely right. I would be the problem with me is that I would be totally blunt and truthful and to the point, something that none of those folks know anything about. Let's see. I don't know if Chris is going to still be in there, but I'll turn it to KD2HC. And if he's there, fine. If not, pick it up, Nick. This is AA8CS.
I'm eavesdropping KD2HCE over to KD8SLG.
Thank you, Chris. Yeah, Gary, I guess that is one of those requirements of the job is to be able to oh, man, no, I can't even go there. I can't go there. We just got to take a beat. You got to take a beat and circle back. Take a beat and circle back. Take a beat and circle back. Yeah, this one just walks off. She just walked away from the podium. She doesn't even say, I'll get back to you. She's not even going to circle back to it. She just straight lines away. All right, man. Looks like we got about 2.5 minutes before the girl announces the net here. So we should probably clear out of here just in case. I'm going to do my best to make the net in the morning and see if I can't give you a hard time from the back of the bus or somewhere in there. But good talking to you, Gary. And I'm sure now, are you empty nested again? Has everyone taken their leave, or do you still have some house guests hanging about? KD8SLG over to A8CS.
KD8SLG, this is AA8CS. Well, here's the deal. My nephew left on Sunday. My oldest daughter left, let's see, what is today? Oh, my youngest daughter decided she needed some R&R. She went to some resort thing down in South Carolina. So she's gone for a week, and then on Tuesday, my oldest daughter left. Now, I love my kids more than anything. You got to understand that. But, man, I got to tell you, it's children around. It is stressful because I still think I'm the parent, and they don't think that they're kids anymore. So it's not a great equation, but I mean, it's a fabulous family, don't get me wrong. But anyway, the only residual artifact left is Amy's Bernedoodle, who we are dog sitting for. And quite honestly, as I've said many, many times, I love dogs more than most people. So it all works. Yeah, it's time to get out of here. So 73 to you, Nick. Chris, thanks for jumping in there. And Mike, if you're still listening, good to hear you this evening, too. Let's all just kick back and enjoy the net tonight. This is AAHCS. Standing by.
K0KDW, radio check.
Sounding good, radio check. AAHCS.
The Beacon Net, a gathering of hams from around the world, will start on the system in 30 minutes. Come join us.
We'll see how that goes. K0KDW in Missouri.
All right, let's see if I got it. Okay, I think I got it here. This is ABHMO. Good evening, and welcome to the Beacon Net pre-show. We meet here every Wednesday and Sunday night, or Sunday and Wednesday night, whichever way you want to do it. The net kicks off at 10 p.m. Eastern, and the pre-show half hour beforehand. And just Nick is chillaxing. He doesn't have any responsibility that I know of. I had to message Dustin, our fearless Squatch, and say, is Nick running the pre-show? And he's like, nope, I am. So here I am. Alrighty, I'm going to go, before I get started here, I'm going to go and go down the roll call of the net control team, see who is around. KD8EPC, Dustin, are you there? This is AB8MO.
W8WKY.
AB8MO, this is KD8EPC. Well, I'm not there, but I'm here, so hopefully I'm sounding good and we'll be ready for the net. All right, had a repeater ID there. I am coming by way of Allstar, W8OKE. Henry was practicing connecting Allstar nodes, and he was getting it down. I know he doubled with Gary a little bit there. So sorry about that, Gary. Well, Gary didn't hear it, but sorry everybody else. But he's kind of getting the hang of it. He talked to he linked up to a node up in Canada, so that was cool. And I didn't catch the guy's call sign, but Henry he's having a blast with Allstar here. All righty, I said enough. KD8SLG, the man where I never know where he quite goes, but he's somewhere and he's listening. How you doing there, Nick?
AB8MO, this is KD8SLG coming to you live in living color from Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, State College, Penn State University main campus, home of the Nittany Lions. That's where I am tonight. Thanks for grabbing the shift for me here, Andy. And I'll be listening out. KD8SLG. Back to net control.
All right, Nick. Sounds good. Got you in there listening in Happy Valley. KAQWE, Mike. You there this evening?
I'm guessing that key up was not Mike, but guess he doesn't have any responsibility tonight. But here's the trivia master for tonight, KEAQKO Nick. Let's hear you.
All right, Andy, KEAQKO here. Yes, I am standing by with a trivia question. Sounding good to me. Hope it's sounding good to you, and I will talk to you when that starts up here in about a half hour. Or talk to Dustin, I guess. Anyway, KEAQKO clear.
All right, Nick, sounding good, and looking forward to your trivia question. All righty, I got 3 on the list here. Henry, K8YPY, who's in and out, he's going to go watch a movie with his brothers, and picked up a couple off the blue screen, affectionately known as, well, we call it the blue screen, but it's called almost instant messenger on NetLogger. If you aren't on the blue screen, you are missing out on half the fun. We got KG4 SCK Mark and W3ETB. Got you on the list already. Any additional stations for that? Please call AB8MO now.
Hello, Charlie 3. Quebec, Charlie.
Let's see here, WBAG, Ed, and
5 CFY, Kilo 5 Charlie, Foxtrot Yankee. Zero Kilo Delta Whiskey Brad in Southwest Missouri. I will be sticking around for the main show, hopefully, but there's no need to come back to me for comments during this session. So I'll catch everyone after the top of the hour. K0KDW.
Kilo Charlie 5 Romeo Bravo Golf, KC5 RBG.
KE8QFT. Kilo Echo 8, Quebec Foxtrot Tango.
Hey there, Andy. November Tango 8 Delta, NT8D, Dave and Copley. Please just mark me in and out. I'll be listening on the scanner.
Kilo Echo Mike. I'm sorry. Kilo Echo 8 Sierra Yankee Sierra Mike. I'm going to be listening, so mark me in and out.
Kilo Echo 8 Victor Zulu Alpha, Eric in Strongsville, KE8VZA.
All right, had a couple collisions there. Let's see how I did here. I know I got at least one call sign wrong here. Got KC3QFC, FedEx Mike, K5CFY Ray, KA0KDW Brad, KC5RBG Shannon, KE8QFT Fred, KB5VDB Ron, and I believe that was Dave, NT8D, and then had this is the one I think I got wrong. Kilo Echo 8 Sierra Yankee Sierra, I'm not sure. And then had KE8 VZA Eric. Who checked in right before Eric? Can I have your call sign again, please?
I'm sorry, that was my fault. It's Kilo Echo 8 Yankee Sierra Mike. I've only had this license for about a week now, so I'm still getting used to it.
I checked in too. I don't think you got me. WBAG, KB Wadsworth, William Bravo 8, Golf Kilo Victor.
All right, Ed. Yeah, I'm coming into Allstar, so if Allstar doesn't reset on 3.9, I'm not going to hear you. So I don't know if you keyed up before the node reset or not. But sorry, got you on the list now, Ed. So we got you on there. And all righty, no problem there, Joe. Yeah, that's better. K8YSM.
Alrighty, any additions or corrections to the list? Because I might have missed somebody. Anybody that I missed or any additional check-ins before I go back up to Mark?
KE8YCE, in and out. Mobile.
Hey, Charles, Tulsa in and out. I'm watching the Oklahoma City Thunder beat the Indiana Pacers.
Good evening, this is N8PPP, Dave in Greenford. I'll be in and out. Have a great evening.
Kilo Delta Yankee Victor, stroke W8, Akron, Ohio. I'm just going to listen out here.
Whiskey, Victor, 3 Kilo, in El Fulton. I'll be with no traffic and have a wonderful net. This is WB3K, Phil and Canal Fulton, clear, 73.
Kilo Echo 8, Quebec Whiskey Echo. Andy, I just wanted to let you know that I'm here. I'm ready.
November 8, X-Ray, Lima, Quebec. Lenny, Huron City, Ohio. Checking in and out this evening, everybody. Have fun. Talk to you tomorrow.
Kilo 9, Charlie, Kilo Yankee, Jason in Big Prairie. Be checking in and out. 7-3, everyone. God bless.
Kilo Echo 8 Bravo Hotel Quebec, KE8BHQ Benjamin. I'm on Echolink and will be leaving work shortly.
W8WKY.
All right, that was a little more than I expected. All right, I know I missed a couple here, so just bear with me here. And a couple that I need corrections on. K8V, K8 Josh, somebody came in with him. I got KA50UG Charles, there was a double with him. And November 8, Papa Tango Tango, I don't think that's right. Can you come again with that call sign there, November 8 station?
November 8, X-Ray, Lima, Quebec. X-Ray, Lima, Quebec. Lenny, Huron City. In and out, boss. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, that was my fault. I should have just read through the list. Got you already in there, Lenny. All right, got an N8 PTT, which I think is wrong, and then they had a KD8 station, had WV3K Phil in and out, N8XLQ in and out, and K9CKY Jason in and out, K8PHQ, who will be here for the net, I believe. N8PTT or something along those lines. Can you give me your call sign phonetically, please?
Yes, sir. This is November 8, Papa, David Greenford.
Ah, gotcha. That's a big one. All right, Dave. Got you in there. Thank you. And let's see. The other Kilo Delta station, I missed your call. Can you come back again?
Kilo Delta 7, Yankee Lima Victor, stroke W8, Akron, Ohio. I'm just going to listen out. I don't have no traffic or anything for the net. I'm sitting here working on some projects. You guys are, instead of music, I'm going to listen to the net.
All righty, got you marking it out. Thank you for being there, Tim. All right, let's see here. Real quick, who did I miss?
Charlie Echo in and out.
WA1KRS, in and out.
KD8QOL, Kilo Delta 8, Quebec Oscar Lima. This is Keith over here in Kenmore, and I'll also be in and out. 73s, everyone.
Whiskey Bravo 4, Alpha India Zulu, WB4AIZ, 4 in and out.
Alrighty, here's what I got there that time. WB8CXO twice, WA1KRS, in and out, KD8QOL, Keith, in and out, WB4AIZ, in and out. Who was the one who came in with Mike? All right, I'm not hearing anything. You might not be running 114.8 because you kind of blipped in and then disappeared. So, all right, I'm going to get to the top of the list because we're already halfway through Prenet. Please make comments briefly. We have a lot to go through. KG4SCK, Mark, you're sticking around, right?
Hello, AB8MO, Andy. I got my tone on. I got my dial locked. I told the wife I'd call her back. I'm sticking around for the beacon net. Back to you, KG4SDK.
All right, got your tone on for real. All right, Mike, thanks for sticking around. W3ETB, one of the illustrious net control stations for the boredom breaker net. Almost got the net wrong. You sticking around, Eddie? And then stand by Mike.
Yeah, I'll be here. I'm hanging in there. W3ATB, back to net.
All right, Eddie, sounds good there. Got you sticking around. KC3QFC, FedEx Mike, you sticking around, and then stand by Ray.
KC3QFC, we are sticking around, 72 degrees, half tank, both diesel and DEF. Wonderful traffic. Back to net control, KC3QFC.
All right, Mike, Allstar's treating you well, I think, or however you're coming through. All right, let's go to K5CFY. Yeah, when you called me, you didn't come. When you called me on the boredom breaker net, and I didn't respond, for whatever reason, you didn't come through the first time. So I have a feeling that that was kind of going on both directions today. You know, I think it was a little bit beyond the typical colliding. I think Allstar was not playing nice today for some reason because you weren't hearing the stations, and like I said, sometimes I wasn't hearing you. But hopefully they didn't maul you too much on the boredom breaker net. K5CFY, you're sticking around, I take it. This is ABNMO and the Beacon Net pre-show.
ABNMO, K5CFY. Yeah, I'm definitely hanging around there, Andy. Appreciate you doing the pre-net there. And I'll jump off of here. We'll hang around and listen for the trivia question. So back to you, Andy. Great job. K5CFY.
All right, sounds good there, Ray. Got you sticking around. Brad, KA0KDW, you sticking around?
Affirmative. I have no comments during this round, but I'll hopefully be around for the trivia. I'm in the midst of severe weather net operations as well. KA0KDW.
All right, thank you, Brad. As soon as I unkeyed, I'm like, well, you are sticking around. So, all righty. That's kind of important there. Hopefully things won't be too dicey. KC5RPG, the real big gun. Shannon, are you sticking around this evening? And then stand by Fred.
Hey, Andy, KC5RPG. I will be sticking around for the big show. I guess I better look at the radar and see if there's anything going on around me. KC5RPG.
All right. Be careful out there, Shannon. Got you sticking around. KE8QF, Brad, how are things in Medina? How's that new HF antenna treating you? Then stand by, run.
Well, the HF antenna's had its ups and downs. Unfortunately, I am not in Medina. I'm in Wadsworth. I'm getting away from the big city, and I'm out here in the suburbs of Wadsworth. So this week I'm not even going to be on the big rig. Probably till like Friday, Saturday. Oh. I'll let you get back to the check-ins. I'll be here, if you can hear me. K8QFT, back to Prenet.
All right, you're fine. I think you're closer to a repeater now than you are in Medina. So you got no problem. Got you sticking around for the big show. KB5VDB, Ron, how are you? And then stand by Dave.
W8W.
Well, good evening, Andy, and everyone else out there. This is KB5VDB. I had a question for just Nick. He said he was live in living color. How do we know he's not black and white? I will not be sticking around. Put my bunch in for your count, though, if you would. And I have my net on Friday nights at 7 o'clock p.m. Central, 146.91, negative offset 88.5 hertz PO tone, or Alpha Foxtrot 5 Lima Whiskey -R on Echolink, or 50123 on Allstar. It will be a fun net, and I'm still looking for something to have fun with Friday night, so if anyone's got any ideas, let me know prior to Friday. KB5VDB, good luck on your net.
Okay, had another repeater ID there, Mark. Ron. Okay, sounds good there. Got you in and out there. I got to fire up the other computer to find out what your bunch is, but I will get it in there as soon as I get it loaded here. NTAD Dave, the mastermind of the barometer net. I think you said you were in and out, but just making sure, and then stand by Joe. All right, I thought he said he was in and out. All right, nighty-night, Dave. K8FYM, Joe in Canton. How you doing? You're sticking around for the big show, and stand by Eric.
K8YSM here. I'm kind of just listening, trying to get how things are going, but I will be listening in to see how everything works, like trying to get
All righty, no problem there, Joe. Welcome to the hobby. And, yeah, you'll pick things up. You're doing okay. And thanks a lot, Ray, for the help there, because I just pulled it up. But now I didn't even have to turn on my computer. Yes, I told Eric to stand. All righty, Joe, we'll give you a call here. Thanks for being with us. K8VZA, Eric, sitting by. You sticking around?
AB8NO, AB8MO, sorry, KE8VZA here. Yeah, Andy, I'm sticking around, thanks. Back to you.
Alrighty, I'm making some rows here below Ron here, and I'll eventually populate them. Alrighty, got you sticking around there, Eric. Let's go to Gold Carrot Vocals. We got him in here finally. WVHEKV, Ed, you're sticking around, right?
Yeah, that is correct. WBHEKV in Wadsworth, and we'll be sticking around.
All right, thanks for being here, Ed. Sorry we didn't get you sooner, but got you on the list. And here's a man I should have called first. Josh, are you still there? K8VKA of the southeast corner of Akron. This is AB8.
AB8MO in the beacon net. K8VKA. Yeah, I switched repeaters here. Hopefully I'm coming in okay. Yeah, I'm going to do my best to stick around, but it'll probably be on Echolink. So I'll catch you in a little while. Thanks for running the show there, Andy. Sounds like you're doing a great job there doing for the pre-show. Wrangling and mangling. Nice work. We'll catch you in a little bit. K8VKA, back to AB8MO.
Yeah, y'all are giving me quite the workout here. Okay, Josh. Yeah, you're making it. A little choppy, but you know, if you're headed down to Akron, yeah, you were. I think you came in on 015 and you were full colliding, but you're getting closer to 39, so yeah, you're probably fine. All right, got you sticking around. KA5OUG Charles, are you sticking around this evening?
Yeah, good evening, Andy. No, I'm just in and out. I'm watching the Oklahoma City Thunder beat the Indiana Pacers Summer League basketball. But I would take some of that 72 degrees that someone said they had up there a while ago. Still 92 outside the window here. Have a good one from KA5OUG.
All right, Charles. Hey, thanks for waving a hand and got you in and out. I'll probably hear you on the Boredom Breaker Net sometime. I think I heard you this afternoon, so good to hear you. N8PPP Dave, I don't know if you said you were sticking around or not. Are you doing so? Go right ahead and then stand by Ben.
Good evening. This is Dave, N8PPP. I'm just going to be in and out tonight. Only got 4 hours of sleep last night, so I'm going to try to catch up. Everyone have a great net. This is N8PPP.
All right, very good there. I don't know where Greenford is. Oh, Mahoning County. Okay, you're making it just fine there, Dave. Nice signal up here into Newberry. All right, got you in and out. Thanks for being with us, Dave. I don't blame you. Go get some rest there. K8BHQ, Ben, or is it Benjamin? What's your preference? Are you sticking around for the net?
K8BHQ, and honestly, I'm fine with either. Doesn't really matter to me. And I'll be sticking around for the net. I have a new antenna sitting on the porch at home, so I'm going to be hooking that up throughout the net, listening through probably my headphones. So if you could come around me to the end of it so I have time to get it up and running and hopefully test it out, I greatly appreciate it.
All right. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that because I got about 2 minutes before the net starts, and just getting through the list. But we got you here, and yeah, you're welcome to stick around, and we'll give it a shot there. I'm guessing you're coming through Echolink or Allstar. It doesn't sound like you're coming actually on RF, but I could be wrong. Okay, Ben or Benjamin. I like Benjamin. We'll stick it there. WBHCXL Bike, you're sticking around, right? All right, Mike. Thank you for doing that, and thank you for being here. and got you in there. Alrighty, boy, we got quite the list here. I got about 90 seconds before the start of the net. Any check-ins? If you are in and out, please indicate so. Otherwise, I will assume you are sticking around for the net. This is APNMO taking check-ins. I'm listening.
Good evening, Andy. KCFQV. Mark me as an inner. KCFQV.
KD8VYT.
Kilo Echo 8 Quebec Oscar Yankee KE8QOY Joe in Austintown.
Kilo Delta 2 Hotel Charlie Echo. Chris
November 5 Golf Lima Oscar N5 GLO Bill Oakhurst, Texas. I'm going to be in and out tonight.
Kilo Foxtrot 5 Alpha Delta Echo. We're heading for the
Kilo Echo 8. Kilo Echo 8 Kilo Echo 8 Tango Quebec Romeo KE8 TQR 73 in and out.
W8WKY.
Kilo Delta 2 Hotel Charlie Echo. I'll be here.
All right, wow, we already got the 42. Oh, we're going to have this net's going to be epic. I got on the list KC8FQZ Mark, KD8VYT Russ, KE8QOY Joe, you're sounding good on 015, N5GLO Bill in and out, KF580E Nick. I threw Sandy on there too because she's usually with you, KG5S5C, KE82QR Keith in and out. And KD2HCE in for the long haul. I am 60 seconds late, so Dustin, you're going to have to take that out of my paycheck. KD8EPC, you are up. AB8MO, there you go.
All right, Andy, we're going to have to take a few zeros off of your paycheck. Good evening and welcome to the Beacon Net. My name is Dustin. My call sign is KD8EPC, and I'll be net control for the evening. The Beacon Net meets every Sunday and Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time here on the W8WKY repeater 147390 with a positive offset and a PL tone of 114.8. Allstar Node 48496 and Echolink W8WKY-R. This is a directed net. All traffic must pass through net control, and all stations are welcome to check in. We're linked in with our friends in Oklahoma that do drop in and various other repeaters throughout the country, so we ask that you key for a couple of seconds before and after you transmit so we hear everything you have to say. Before we start taking check-ins, is there any emergency or priority traffic? Please call now. All right, not hearing any emergency or priority traffic. Stations that haven't already checked into the pre-show that'd like to check into the Beacon Net, please come with your call sign phonetically, followed by alphabetically, and your name and location. All right, well, it sounds like Andy got them all there, so we're going to go up here, and we'll get our trivia question from the evening from Nick at Night, KQKO. What do you have for us?
KQKO. Good evening, Dustin, and good evening, everyone on the net. I am Nick, KQKO, and I have your trivia question for the evening. Which Nobel Prize did Winston Churchill win? Your options are Alpha, Literature, Bravo, Peace, Charlie, Chemistry, Delta, Physics. Again, which Nobel Prize did Winston Churchill win? Alpha, Literature, Bravo, Peace, Charlie, Chemistry, or Delta, Physics. And with that, I'll pass it back to you, Delta. This is K8QKO.
All right, thank you there, Nick. We certainly do appreciate it. Let's see, we're going to start at the top here, I think, unless we have any. Let me check for mobile stations here, but I don't think we have any. So we're going to go right to the top here, and we're going to start with KG4SCK. Mark, good evening.
Hey, good evening, Dustin and everyone on the Beacon Net. That's another good question. Winston Churchill, who's that guy? I'm going to go with Alpha. This is KG4SCK, back to net control.
All right there, Mark. We've got you down for Alpha. Thanks so much for joining us. All right, I just found out we do have a mobile. KVKA, Josh, take it away.
KD80PC, KAPK. Thanks for picking me up, Dustin. Appreciate it. That is an interesting trivia question. Gosh, I think I'm going to go with literature. I know, yeah, we're going to go with literature. We'll see how that one does. Let's see, what else? Went to work today, had a pretty good day, was pretty productive. I don't know, not too much going on. Getting moved in, everything's in the house, and we're just organized now. There's boxes everywhere, so that's where we're at. But thanks for picking me up, Dustin, and I'll say 7 threes, and catch you guys here soon. KEA-VKA. Have a wonderful night, everybody. Back to you, Dustin.
All right, great to hear you, my friend, and glad you could join us. And I just have one question. Did you get yourself a new antenna?
You know I did. I couldn't resist. But I couldn't decide between the smaller one or the larger one, but I went with the larger one. I was like, why not? 17 foot, I don't know how I'm going to put it up, but I'll figure it out. All right, back to you, Dustin. 7 threes. KEA-VKA.
Hey, if you can swing it, definitely put that one up. So 73, my friend, glad you got it, and looking forward to hearing you when you get that thing in the air. All right, let's go back up here to the top and talk to Eddie, W3ETB. Good evening.
Hi, Dustin. Twice in one day. How about that? Yeah, I'm going ahead and, because you got quite a big of a list here, quite big list. So I'm going to go ahead and say B for peace, which is probably wrong, but I'll say it anyway. And I'll go ahead also to say 73 to everyone because I got some other things I need to do. So take care, and it's good talking to you again there, Dustin. W3ETV, back to net.
All right there, Eddie. I got you on for answer B tonight, and it's great to have you with us. And twice in one day is always a good thing, too. So we'll say 73 to you for now, my friend. Have a great night, and we'll catch you there down the log. FedEx Mike, KC3QFC, how are you?
KD80PC, Kilo Charlie 3, Quebec Foxtrot Charlie. Well, we're doing pretty good out here tonight. We seem to warm up by 2 degrees. It was 71 during Prenet, but now we're at 73 here in Syracuse, New York, actually going from 90 to 690. Not sure what ding there. Anywho, for trivia, we're going to say, I have no idea, so we'll just say amateur radio. He won the Nobel Peace Prize for amateur radio. Sounds good enough for me. Hi. Not much going on today. I believe Binghamton, New York reached a high of, I think I saw 88 when I opened my eyes there briefly around 1 o'clock. So it was a little warm out there, but I stayed nice and cool with that air conditioning running in a bunk. Overall, been a pretty good week. Light on traffic other than earlier today. It seemed like everybody and their mother was out on a Sunday cruise. I couldn't figure that one out. It was midweek, but hey, could never control those New Yorkers, eh? Other than that, hopefully everybody has a good night and good rest of the show. This is Kilo Charlie 3, Quebec Foxtrot Charlie, back to net control.
All right there, Mike. Well, great to hear you out there tonight. And yeah, that's definitely warm. It didn't get that hot here today, but I was off, so I stayed inside most of the day anyway, other than to let the dog out a couple of times. So there you go. Great to hear you, my friend. We got you down for amateur radio as your answer this evening, and we'll catch you there down the log real soon. You keep the shiny side up and the rubber side down. All right, let's go over to Tulsa now and talk to Mr. Ray, K5CFY, one of the wonderful net controllers for the Boredom Breaker net. Go ahead.
K88 EPC, this is K5CFY, retired UPS. Anyway, good to hear you in there, Mike. You be careful out there. I retired about 15 years ago, I guess. But anyway, thank you, Dustin, for letting me in here. Thanks for running the Boredom Breaker net this afternoon. You and Nick did a bang-up job as usual. But anyway, let's see. I'm going to go with Alpha for my answer tonight for A. So anyway, I'll give it back to you, Dustin. Thanks for running the net. You guys run a great net. Thanks for letting the Sierra Club come down here and join us on Wednesdays. We definitely appreciate that. All the Ohio guys I get to hear on the Beacon net are coming down and joining us on the Border Breaker net. I definitely enjoy that. 73, catch you later, K5CFY.
All right there, Ray. Well, it's great to have you with us tonight. We got you down for answer A, and yeah, we appreciate you letting us run that first hour on Wednesdays. It's always a great time, and we're glad to have you here for the second hour on the W8WKY too. So thanks so much. Glad you're able to make it over here after your other net. And for anybody who doesn't know, you can catch Ray and all the other wonderful net controls every day at noon Central Time on Allstar Node 49562 and Echolink N5XQK-R. Ray, have a great evening, 73, and we'll catch you down the log. Let's go talk to Brad now, KA0KDW. Take it away.
Well, two things of perfect timing. You caught me right after I finished reading off a warning. It's just outside of the responsibility area that I cover, but I like to give warnings out that border our area just for the truck drivers and other listeners. I'm sure if FedEx Mike were ever down here in Missouri, he'd appreciate that. I know the other truck drivers around here do. But anyhow, just sitting here doing severe weather net. I'm going to say the answer would be I'm going to say literature, to be honest. I honestly have no clue, and I don't remember what letter that is, but I'm going to go with literature, so that's what we'll go with. Other than that, my 1 hour nap that I mentioned during the midday net ended up being a 5 hours sleep. So I'll be good and ready to roll for all the potential weather tonight. So we'll see how that all goes. Other than that, I have nothing else. Thank you for trying to join me last week on one of the club nets that I run here in Missouri. And I will be running it again next week on Thursday evening at 8:30 Ohio time, or 7:30 Tulsa time there on 565-502. With that, we'll send it back over to you, Dustin. Again, my answer is literature, K0KDW.
All right there, Brad. Well, great to have you with us, and we got you down for answer A tonight. And yeah, next time I'll definitely try to get there. I just got to plug the Allstar Node back in. I just haven't gotten around to doing it because it's down in the other room, and I don't really go down there much. So we'll say 73 to you for now. Have a great evening, and we'll catch you down the log. KC5RBG, I've got your answer, is the great state of Oklahoma. Go ahead, my friend.
Hey, Dustin and Nick, KC5RBG. And yeah, today was a good day. Got up real early this morning and got Mr. Kenyon again. And so that was at 5 this morning, about 5:30. and I had to get up at 5, but got him and came back home and got a little bit more rest, and then we went and got some lunch, and from there we went to my eye surgery, did that, and I just, on the way to the eye surgery, I had just missed you all. You and Nick were just getting off the net, and I just missed you. If you would have done one more call, I would have been able to get in there, but sorry we missed you. And surgery went well, but man, it hurt like crazy. He's definitely not being gentle with me for sure. But we got through it and got home, took a little nap to rest my eyes. They're still hurting. And other than that, you want to say hi to Mr. Dustin? Kenny's kind of tired tonight, so he didn't want to say hi. But we'll wave a hand at everyone up there and hope you're having a good night. And I hope Missouri doesn't get too wild and crazy up there. Everything's north of us, so no real threat here. This is Kilo Charlie 5, Real Big Guns, saying God bless in 73. Back to net control.
All right there, Shannon. Well, great to hear you out there, my friend, and we'll say hello to Kenyon from over here in Ohio, and yeah, sounds like you had a pretty good day. That's a good thing. All is well here. I think we might be getting some kind of storm tomorrow briefly coming through in the afternoon, so we'll see about that. But we'll say 73 to you for now. Have a great evening, and we'll catch you down the log. K8QFT, Uncle Fred, take it away.
I believe Sir Winston Churchill won prize for literature. Of course, I wasn't around at the time, but from what I've read and heard, he's a great man, a great leader of Britain, and a great wartime leader. What's going on? Here in the Wadsworth, I have some third-party traffic. Hold on just a second.
Hi, Dustin. How's it going? How's everybody doing tonight?
So, that was Leah. We're here at her mom's house, and a lot of other stuff going on, trying to get that car fixed. Maybe next week I'll get my Allstar up and running. By the way, speaking of Winston, I spoke to Winston from England last week. Maybe some of you out there heard. He's been on this repeater before. Been quite a while. He's not as frequent as that other fella used to be. I can't even think of his name anymore. But Dustin knows who I'm talking about. But anyhow, I'll return to you, Dustin, because I know you're busy tonight. K8QFT, back to net control.
All right there, Uncle Fred. Thanks for joining us. We got you down for answer A, and we'll say hello to Leah there, too. Hope you all have a great evening. Thanks for joining us, and we'll catch you down the log. Let's go over and talk to Joe now. K8YSM, good evening.
Good evening. I haven't done much today. Just kind of hanging around the house. And also, I hope you guys get my location. I'm actually from North Canton, Ohio.
All right there, Joe. Well, thanks for joining us. It was pretty scratchy, but I heard about 3/4 of what you said there. So I'll say 73 to you for now. Have a great evening, my friend, and we'll catch you down the log. KVZA, Eric, take it away.
KD8EPC in the group. This is KE8VZA. It's good to hear everyone out there. Hope everyone is doing well.
For trivia, I'm also going to go with Alpha for literature. There's something tugging at a few of my brain cells that it might be the answer. This Saturday from 9 to 12, if I could put a shameless plug in there for the Norse Fest at Lorain Community College out in Elyria. Norse has their Ham Fest, their summer one. I'll be working the flea market in the parking lot if you want to swing through there, maybe get an eyeball QSO. That would be cool. And maybe I'll find an HF rig finally. Got the grass cut before the rain moved in, which is good. And work's going well this week so far. Trying to convince the boss that nap time in the afternoon would be a good idea. You know, boost productivity in the long run. Trying to sell them on the big picture. Everybody have a great second half of the week, and thanks Dustin, Andy, Nick at night, and the crew for running that. This is KE8 VZA. Back to you, Dustin.
All right there, KVZA. Well, Eric, it's great to hear you out there, and unfortunately, I won't be able to make it to the Norris Fest. I'll be working, but I'll be thinking about y'all, and I hope you get some good deals there, and that sounds like a good time. We've got you down for Answer A this evening. Thanks again for joining us, and we'll catch you there down the log. We'll say 73, and that brings me down to WB8GKV. Ed, good evening. How are you?
W8WKY.
Check out the link. I think it's working because I hear my voice across the room. Let's see here. I guess on the trivia, I'll pick a out. Everybody seems to be going with 5 people, I say. And good evening there to everybody on the net there. Good to hear everybody on there. Don't forget Friday's coming up. I've got a red truck, and I'll probably be using it Friday too. The way they're talking. I tell you, waiting for a part or something else. I don't know. The car was not too bad, but ain't nothing major bad. All kinds of small stuff, and they're just waiting on something else now again. So the truck runs okay, but now the horn don't blow, and the window was working. Now the window don't close all the way. If I have it a few more days, it might be worn out. I don't know what the deal is over there. Anyway, say good evening, and I will turn it back to that control.
All right there, Ed. Well, we got you down for Answer A tonight, and it's great to hear you with us. Hopefully you can get that truck window up. I think it's supposed to storm tomorrow, so it's going to get wet in there if it doesn't get up. But we'll be seeing you there Friday. We'll say 73 to you for now, and you have yourself a great evening. All right, next we're going to go down the list here to K8BHQ. Ben, how are you?
KE8BHQ. I'm doing pretty good, just driving home from work, almost there. I don't have much traffic for the net this evening. I've got a package with an antenna I ordered sitting on my porch waiting for me at home, so I'm going to try hooking that up while everyone's still going with the net and hopefully try to get in with a signal report when it's over if anyone's still up. I'm going to go with my answer as A, Alpha for literature, and I think that's all I got.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us, Ben, and we've got you down for Answer A, and we look forward to hearing that new antenna when you get home and get it hooked up. So we'll be listening for that. We'll say 73 for now, and that brings me down to WB8CXO. Mike, how you doing this evening? All right there, Michael. We got you down for answer A this evening, and yeah, I heard Mansfield was good. I think Nick said he ran into you there, and I wish I could come to this Norris Fest. I've never been to one, but one of these years I will definitely make it there. So you enjoy that, get lots of goodies, and we'll say 73 to you, and thanks again for streaming the net. Let's go down to KC8FQV. Mark, take it away. All right, let's try that again. KC8FQV, if that was you, Mark, you didn't have any audio.
All right, now I fixed that problem. KC8FQV, I didn't hear I heard the question about the Nobel Peace Prize. What were the possible choices, KC8FQV?
Hold on 1 second here. I'll get that for you. The question was, which Nobel Prize did Winston Churchill win? A, literature, B, peace, C, chemistry, D, physics. Once again, which Nobel Prize did Winston Churchill win? A, literature, B, peace, C, chemistry, D, physics. Go ahead.
That's right, Alpha A, literature. And here, this weekend is the Norris Fest. And geez, man, I could have gone to Kennywood this weekend, or I could go to the Norris Fest. And there's that thing that I'm trying to think who's putting it out that what the heck is it out there? What the heck is the lake out there in Portage County, not West Branch? Yeah, I have right on 76. They're having that too this weekend, 10 to 6. It's on the Cubs website. Lake Milton. You know, man, I could do. I'm split between them all. Well, I am not doing Pittsburgh because I didn't register for that, but I still could go there. So we'll send it back to net.
All right there, Mark. We got you down for A, and it sounds like you got a busy weekend coming up, so enjoy yourself. KD8VYT, Russ, take it away.
Finally, I get to talk. And talking I'm going to do. The answer to the trivia question. The trivia question is A, literature. And I don't have much else to say. I'm thinking about Norris Fest, but I don't know if I want to bother. So, anyway, it's a pretty nice night out here on the front porch now that it's under 75 degrees. So you all, good evening. I'm trying real hard. This is KD8VYT 73.
All right there, Russ. Well, enjoy your evening on the porch, and if you do go to Norris Fest, I expect a full report afterwards. So we got you down for A. We'll say 73, and we'll catch you down the log. K8QOY, Joe, take it away.
Kilo Echo 8 Quebec Oscar Yankee. Sorry, I was asleep at the wheel. Trivia question, I'm going to choose A. And I have learned that I will never own another switching power supply because I've got a new to me, used linear power supply. And on HF, it dropped my noise from S5 clear down to S1, S2. So I'm real happy with linear power supply, and I highly recommend linear power supplies to anybody that does anything on the radio.
Okay, back to you, Dustin.
All right there, Joe. Well, I got you down for answer A, and I'm glad you got the new power supply and it cut down on the noise. That's a wonderful thing. So we'll say 73 to you for now. Have a great evening, and we'll go over to KF5ADE Nickelodeon. How are you?
Good evening, everybody up there in North Country, and enjoying the nice cool weather you're getting. Getting a little bit of rain down here to the south. Not so much rain, lots of heat. And so it's been a very warm July. But we're looking forward to the winter time or the cooler time frame when you're stuck in blizzard conditions. So we'll have to take our tough time to the other times. Interesting note, let's see. Been having just spending time here with Sandy and doing just running around, getting things done, getting ready for a trip. So we're doing that. But with that, I guess not a whole awful lot. No, let's see. Trivia question. I'm going to have to go with my first answer that I thought of. And I think it was the Nobel Peace Prize after World War II. But, I'm not so good. I'm not a historian type person, so I'll probably be wrong on that one. But nonetheless, that's what I'm going to with is Pete. I'm going to hand the phone to, I'm going to release the repeater and hand it over to Sandy and let her give her side of it. Let you get call her up. 573, all back to the control.
All right there, Nick. Well, thanks so much for joining us, my friend. We certainly do appreciate it, and we've got you down for answer B there. And, boy, yeah, it sounds like things are real hot, so you guys stay on the cool side of the door and definitely enjoy your time with your family before your travels there. Let's go over to Miss Sandy now, KG5SYC. Good evening.
This is KG5SYC, and hello, Dustin and Nick and all. Just chilling out and watching my show and listening to you all in the background. Nick's got his phone on so I can listen to it, but I don't like his phone to talk on, so I have my iPad up so that I can talk on it because I like talking on my iPad better than his phone. But nonetheless, we had a full day. We went and picked up a few things from the grocery store, went out to the RV and sat and played on our tablets for about an hour and let the RV idle to keep the battery charged and, well, I guess I should say batteries charged. And to circulate the generator and that so that it doesn't go dead on us. And but then we stopped off because my car's got a dead battery, so we had to check on at AutoZone to make sure it was warranted, and so we'll be taking care of that tomorrow. So yeah, we got a whole lot of things going on. But nonetheless, the trivia question. I'm going to go with A, because A, Sandy's always right, but a lot of times Sandy's always wrong, but A for always. This is KG5SYC. Back to you, Net Control.
All right, well, we'll go with A. Sandy is always right. We're so happy to have you with us, and boy, sounds like you got some things done today. Good to keep them batteries charged on the RV, and bummer about your car battery, but at least it's under warranty. So we'll say 73 to the both of you. Stay cool, have a great evening, and thanks for joining us as always. All right, KD2HCE, pick it up.
KD8EPC in the group. KD2HCE using the MD100 mic, so I should be a little bit more bassy. Everything's fine here. getting ready for that storm that's going to blow through here. If you look at it, it was in Chicago a little earlier. It's pretty on the radar. Youngstown had something a little bit before that had nothing to do with what we're going to get. What else was going to say? FedEx Mike, safe driving up there. It's coming your way. I didn't know you were a New Yorker. You just drive there. I still got a GP9 in the shed over here. It's got your name on it. I'm using the GP9, the new one right now, because I'm not using anything metal because I'm just in non-metal mode right now. Everything's nested. Everything's grounded that can be grounded. And I actually found, I went out there, cut the lawn earlier, and I found yesterday, and I found out that one of the radials that come from the antenna in the backyard, the vertical, goes to the ground rod for the generator. Well, there was a foot section of it missing, and not because I just ran it over. I went over there and noticed it missing, and then ran it over. So it was, I ran over a little piece that was a straggler, so I had to put 2 more feet of radial back into the ground rod, and everything on this radio got quieter. Switching supplies, yeah, I have one. I also have a 1290 battery on its output. Pretty big capacitor, if you tell me. Hope everyone's going to be well. Stay safe, and hopefully we see you soon there, Dustin. KD2HCE back to net.
All right, well, great to hear you out there, and we'll get with you there soon. I missed your trivia answer. Would you mind giving it to me one more time?
Oh, I forgot. A is in alpha.
All right, well, hanker down for that storm tomorrow, and we got you down for answer A. And yeah, we'll plan a day soon. I'll come over. I got to have you do some soldering on some coax for me anyway, so there you go. We'll say 73, and we'll catch you down the log. This is KD8EPC with the Beacon Net. I'm at the bottom of the list, and I'm looking for check-ins. Please call now.
Kilo Echo 5, November Charlie Papa, KE5NCP. Tom, Sand Springs, Oklahoma.
Kilo Charlie 8, Echo Echo Yankee. Dave from East Sparta.
All right, we picked up a couple there. We have K5NCP Tom, and we have Dave over there in East Sparta. All right, let's start with Tom, K5NCP. Take it away.
Good evening, Dustin and everybody else on the Beacon Net tonight. Yeah, good to hear you in here. I've been out doing some things and didn't get in till late, so kind of just jumped in here at the last minute, but did go up on the screen on the almost instant message screen there and looked at the trivia question. So we'll get that out of the way real quick. I'm going to go with A as in alpha on the trivia. And yeah, today we've been out and about most of the day. In fact, had things that we had to go do. And boy, it was a hot one down here. Still currently 90 degrees actual temp Fahrenheit. But the heat index got to 119 today in Tulsa. 119. Oh, man, I'll tell you what. With the humidity, it's something else. So anyway, I think I thought it might be a record, but I think we were 1 degree shy of a record on that. But it was a hot one. Going to be another hot one tomorrow, and the day after that too. So what can you say? It's summer in Oklahoma. Anyway, we'll turn it back to you, Dustin, let you get on with the net there, but thanks for picking us up, and we're always glad to hear you guys. KE5NCP 73.
All right, KE5NCP. Well, Tom, we got you down for answer A, and thanks so much for joining us, my friend. You stay on the cool side of the door. That sounds pretty hot. It didn't get that warm here today, fortunately, but I stayed inside anyway, so 73, we'll catch you there down the log. Let's go talk to Dave now, KC8EEY. Good evening.
It would help if I get the computer, excuse me, on the software for keying up the radio. Yeah, I was just checking out, they were saying that this latest, excuse me again, solar storm, is predicting 17 U.S. states would see the aurora, but now they're calling it a wash. That was supposed to happen tomorrow. So I guess with the rain coming in, our chances of seeing it was close to nothing anyhow. Having a good day. Another astronomical thing, reading up a little bit about the super red giant in Orion, Betelgeuse. Science says that we are close to it going supernova. And when it does, you'll be able to see it during the daytime. It says that we are within decades of seeing that. In astronomical terms, that's like in the next few minutes. Its cycles are all off, and it's no longer following established cycles. And it being 650 light years away doesn't hurt anything. It could already have went supernova. We wouldn't know it until a few years later. Okay, well, we'll turn it back to the vet. Good hearing everybody in there. This is KC8EY, and I didn't get a chance to hear the trivia question, so I'll just, I heard a lot of A's, so I'll just go with A. I'll go with the crowd. I normally don't go with the crowd. I'm kind of marched by a different drummer, but today I'll go with A. Back to the net.
All right, KC8EEY, thanks for the wonderful astronomical information. We've got you down for answer A there this evening. That's certainly interesting stuff. So we'll say 73 for now, and we'll catch you there down the log. And this is KD8EPC with the Beacon Net. I'm at the bottom of the list and looking for check-ins. Please call now.
KB8LJ.
KA8GKG.
Whiskey. Mike 6 Papa Queen Whiskey.
KJ5 ATA.
All right, let me tell you who I picked up here. I have KB8LJ Chuck. I have KA8GKG John. I have Mike 6 Papa Quebec Whiskey. And let's see here, KJ5 KBA. Would that last station come back? I don't think I got that call right, the 5 station. One more time, would that 5 station come back? I didn't get the right call for you.
Yeah, this is Kilo Juliet 5 Alpha Tango Alpha. My name is Guy from Georgetown, Texas, KJ5 ATA.
All right, Guy, thanks for the correction. I've got you that time. All right, let's go through this list, and then we'll take some more. KB8LJ, Chuck, how are you?
Getting in on since I noticed that the application was extremely good for getting into the machine, and decided I'd take advantage of it before everything dies on me. I will kick it back to
right there, Chuck. I caught that you were trying to come in on RF, and you were dropping the repeater a whole bunch during the first half. I got the last, 15 seconds of your transmission, but if you want to try again there, Andy says the 015 is connected, so if you can get into that one, you might try again and come back and see us there. But I got most of what you said. Chuck, thanks for joining us, and we'll catch you there later. K8GKG, John, how are you?
Hey, good evening, Dustin, and hello to everyone in the net this evening. Doing well. I had 2 days off work, and I get to go back tomorrow, so I feel rested. But I've got a whole bunch of projects I'm working on here in the shack that I have to abandon until Saturday. So, doing pretty good. Let's see what else. Did work an interesting station on 20 last night. Kilo 5 Kilo Alpha Bravo on 14.240 out of Arlington, Texas, and he runs a YouTube live channel, and I was watching on YouTube to hear myself. So if anybody's interested, it's K5KAB Kilo 5 Kilo Alpha Bravo / YouTube. Or however it is you get there. But anyway, if anybody's interested in listening to ham radio, when they're not near their radio and they can listen on the computer or their phone, that's kind of interesting. Or if you want to hear yourself, listen for him and check in, and he'll record the video and you can play it back on YouTube. I guess that's the highlight of my day. My goodness, I must be boring. I'll kick it back to I'll toss it back to net control and say 73 for now. KA8GKG.
All right there, John. He must be doing similar to what Mike is doing. WB8CXO live streams all of these nets for us, so you can hear yourself here also, but that's cool to hear yourself on HF. Did you happen to hear our trivia question this evening?
No, I didn't. I just turned the radio on, and then a minute later you said you're at the bottom of the list. So I've been busy. I don't know. No, I didn't hear it.
All right. Well, I'm going to have it reread for you. Nick at Night, would you please reread us the trivia question, please?
KQKO, absolutely, Dustin. The question tonight was as follows. Which Nobel Prize did Winston Churchill win? Your options are Alpha, Literature, Bravo, Peace, Charlie, Chemistry, or Delta, Physics. With that, I'll pass it back to you, Dustin. This is KQKO.
All right, thank you so much, Nick. I certainly do appreciate it. We're going to go back to KA8GKG. John, go ahead.
Yeah, I didn't copy all that, but I don't know the answer, so I'm just going to have to say I don't know and move on from there. So sorry, but that's the best I can do tonight. My brain department is kind of tired and overworked today. KA8GKG.
All right there, John. We'll give you a pass tonight. Thanks so much for joining us, my friend. It's always great to hear you, and don't work too hard tomorrow. I got another day off, so I'm going to certainly enjoy that. M6PQW. Kevin, good evening.
Breaking to everybody. Well, decided upon this morning, it's 3:48. I'm just trying out a cheapo headset because I'm taking my laptop round to a friend's tomorrow, so just seeing how it sounded with the cheapo headset. In our money, about £7 or £8 it was, so probably in round figures about $10. I was just wondering if it worked all right. The trivia quiz seeing the guys from this side of the pond, I'll go for, well, I'll say it's definitely A. And it was sometime in the early 50s, I think, if I remember rightly. I'll pass it back to net controller. Thank you.
All right there, M6PQW, Kevin, we got you down for answer A, and thanks for joining us, and you're sounding really good on that.
AQ4 GDM, Kilo Quebec 4, Golf Victor Mike,
Thanks for joining us on the Beacon here. We're here every Sunday and Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, 0200 UTC, and that's every Sunday and Wednesday here in the States, so come back and join us when you can. We appreciate you stopping by, and we'll say 73 from over here in Northeast Ohio. Let's go down to KJ5ATA over in Texas. Go ahead.
W8WKY.
All right, let's try this again. KJ5ATA, Guy, are you with us?
Yeah, this is KJ5ATA, and as far as the trivia question is, I'm thinking that if Obama could get the peace, prize for the Nobel, I think that Churchill would be well qualified for that. That's my take, and I know that our fellow from across the pond says it's alpha, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know for sure, so I don't have Wikipedia in front of me that I'm going to be looking at. But anyway, that's what I'm talking about. Anyway, my day's been kind of okay. Went to my radio club here in Sun City, Georgetown, Texas, and went to the Ham Shack and looked at some new pieces that they got, and it's all good. Anyways, that's about all there is around here, so, yeah, back to net.
All right there, Guy. Well, we got you down, and we certainly appreciate you joining us this evening. Sounds like things are good in Texas, and you're sounding really good, so thanks for joining us on the net tonight. Come back and visit us. We're here every Sunday and Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. All right, I have a KQ4 station on the log. I didn't catch the rest of your call. You want to go ahead? All right, nothing heard there. We're at the bottom of the list. This is KD8EPC with the Beacon Net, and I'm looking for check-ins. Please call now.
KB8LJ, recheck.
All right, KB8LJ with a recheck. Go ahead.
Okay, Justin. Well, I'm still trying to get in, or actually have gotten in via RF, only going through Elyria rather than to Doylestown direct. So at least I was able to get into Doylestown direct, even if it was pretty bad. And I've been trying to do that for months and months, so I guess band conditions must be pretty good. So this is KB8LJ, back to net.
All right there, Chuck. Well, you sounded much better that time, and well, I've still got you on the line here. Did you hear our trivia and want to give it a shot?
Yeah, I will. I don't remember which one it was, but I will guess that it was literature.
All right. right, well, that's answer A, and we've got you down. So, Chuck, thanks so much for joining us and rechecking there. It's great to hear you out here on the Beacon Net, and glad you were able to get in. It was, like I said, rough, but you did make it. So, there you go. We'll say 3 for now, and we'll catch you down the log. This is KD8EPC with the Beacon Net. I'm at the bottom of the list, and I'm looking for check-ins. Please call now.
N8PZD, you're doing a good job on the net there, Dustin.
N8PZD, Clark, shouldn't you already had your bowl of peppermint ice cream and been tucked in for the night? Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not too far away from the pillow pile. My eyelids are heavy on these hot days. I am going to guess literature, and I hope to run into Uncle Fred at the Norse Fest. I think he has the 6-band vertical, similar to what I have. Works great for me on 20 meters. I never knew 20 meters was so much fun. Hardly ever been on that band up until field day. So I'm going to say 73 to everyone. Stay dry and keep a bottle of water when you go out in the sun. N8PZD.
All right there, Clark, N8PZD, we got you down for A, and we appreciate you joining us tonight, and you enjoyed 20 meters. I don't know if Uncle Fred's going to the Norse Fest or not, but people ask him to, he just might. So we'll say 73 for now, and we'll catch you there down the log. We're at number 49, and I'd sure like to make it number 50. So this is KD8EPC with the Beacon Net. I'm looking for check-ins. Please call now.
BKA with a recheck and third-party traffic.
Well, I heard a text message sound, but I'm pretty sure that was Josh behind that. VKA with third-party traffic. Go ahead.
Yep, sorry about that. VKA here with third-party traffic. Go ahead, Lucy.
Hi, everybody. Totally blanked on anything I was going to say. Most exciting part of my day, besides my husband coming home, was putting together a pantry. So that's a day in the life of a housewife, I guess. But, our friends just had a baby, and she's so small, and we're really happy that they're all very safe and very happy. So that actually was the best part of the day. Sorry, Josh. And he just signed me up for taking my test on Saturday. So that'll go well, and he asked me to practice my general. I said, okay. And first round, I got a 45%. It is dismal. So it's going to take a little bit of time and more brain cells than I think I have right now. But we'll see how it happens. I'm sure that the check will be fine. So we will see what happens on Saturday. That's it from me. Have a good night, everybody. God bless.
Oh yeah, the baby's 4 pounds, 13 ounces, little baby, but
half of our child size.
The husband and wife and baby are doing good over there, so we're happy for them. So, all right, Dustin, have a good night. 7 3s and back to net. KE8 VKA clear.
All right, K8VZA, thanks for joining us, or K8VKA, rather. Thanks for joining us, Josh and Lucy. Best of luck with your test, and congratulations to your friend there on the baby. This is KD8EPC with the Beacon Net. I'm at the bottom of the list, and I'm looking for check-ins. Please call now. All right, nothing heard. Let's go up and talk to the net control team. Let's start with AB8MO. Andy, good evening. Mark me down for answer A, and go ahead.
righty. I forgot I wasn't doing trivia. Okay, got you down for A. Yeah, that's funny, Josh. I'm pretty sure that text message that came blasting through was from me. That's pretty funny. Okay. And those were actual locations for those tram antennas. Somebody did tell me they got one from Office Depot. I think that might have been you, Dustin, maybe? I don't know. Some strange office supply store was selling them for really cheap. So, all right, he got himself a tram. I thought maybe you got a GP9, but, you know, some guys are pretty happy with them, although I'm told somewhere on them you got a weather seal somewhere around the base. I know it was a tram antenna. But anyway, enough with that. I don't even own one, so maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyhow, what more can I say? You're doing good, Squatch. Also known as Dustin. Oh, man, I was pounding them out 42 in 31 minutes. So I was 1 minute late. So what can I say? I'm not good with trying to keep time constraints, as you can tell, because I just run my mouth. So for my answer, I picked it up. I think Eric mentioned, and that was interesting. What does Alan eat with Colonel Cornwaldo bean? And he said Cornwaldo wings, and I'm like, that's perfect. So I think Winston Churchill won the Nobel Prize in Cornwaldo wings. So go with that. That's all I got. Back to you, Dustin, KD8EPC, AB8MO.
All right there, Andy. Well, thanks for doing the pre-show and the logging, and we certainly appreciate it. Let's see if this guy's still awake. KD8SLG, Justnik. Good evening.
KD8EPC and the Beacon Netizens. This is KD8SLG. Of course, I'm still awake. I don't sleep much. All right, let's knock out trivia. I'm going to follow everybody down the A rabbit hole. I think the Peace Prize thing is a total distractor. That's just too obvious, and a lot of people still blamed him for, forget about it. Anyway, A, Alpha, literature. So that's my answer there. And hanging out here with some of the family who apparently thinks that 80 degrees is comfortable and cool. Dustin, you would not like this. Anyway, I got lots to do out here. Got an early day to start tomorrow, and Friday is filled up as well. Looking forward to making it back on Saturday to Lake Milton for a free lunch. That's on the path there. And who knows, Dave may even be there with Meg. Maybe get to go out on the boat for a while. That would be awesome. And I think there's a few other folks that are planning on getting out there, so it might be a good time. That's all I got. Everyone, take care. 73, KD8SLG, back to net control.
All right there, Nick. We'll enjoy the time with the family. Thanks so much for joining us, and we got you down for answer A there. We'll catch you later, and we look forward to hopefully simplexing with you Saturday evening. K8QWE, Mike, take it away.
Kilo Echo 8, Quebec Whiskey Echo. Well, hello there, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. Trivia. I'm going to go with A, but in a way I almost think that might be a little too obvious, too. But really don't know, so I'm just going to go with A. What did I do today? Well, I worked on, and I basically got everything done. A presentation for the Wayne County Amateur Radio Club. I'm going to be giving that tomorrow night on ground with a small amount on actual grounding itself, because that seems to be a thing that causes an awful lot of folks trouble, and there's more confusion about it than anything, so I'm going to be doing that. I got that done. Watch the weather, and I thought, well, I think I have enough of a break to go out and ride. So I headed up to Port Clinton to get some fish. I got sprinkled on a little bit, but the once you're moving on those things, the wind
will normally channel the rain around you unless it's strong. And so I went and had fish and made a few other stops, and on my way home I never got in the rain, but I just missed it passing through. There's an awful lot of water laying on Route 2, so I went through that without incident. Came home and I was tired, so I took about a 2-hour nap, and that felt very good. So, with that being said, everybody stay safe, stay healthy, and have a great night. This is Kilo Echo 8, Quebec Whiskey Echo, back to KD8 EPC. See you later, folks.
All right there, Mike. Well, thanks for joining us, and I'm glad you had a good ride on the bike and you didn't get rained on. That's always a good day there. So we'll say 73 to you for now, and we'll catch you there down the log. Let's go over to KQKO. Nick at Night, why don't you give us your comments, pause till everything reset, and then give us the trivia answer. Go ahead.
KQKO, thank you, Dustin. Me. I'm just kind of sitting here listening to the net, staying busy. Lots of stuff going on this month. Funny thing, I didn't realize until I went to the Title Bureau this morning that you have to drag a camper to the Title Bureau if you want to transfer the title from out of state. The one my dad gave me last November that I brought up here, it was registered in his name, and I thought, you know what? I'm not going to spend the money on the tags. I'll let him kind of run out from the Florida tags, and then just transfer everything over when that happens. Well, that happened, and I went to the Title Bureau to renew the title, and they said you have to bring the camper up so you can verify the VIN number. And the one nearest my house is this little itty-bitty parking lot, and I'm like, that's going to be awesome. So I'll have to go to a different Title Bureau, probably the one on Thomas Road at some point in the near future, and I'll get temporary tags for now so I start to use it at the end of this month. But, yeah, apparently you don't have to do that for boats, just for campers and cars. So, I learned that lesson today. Anyway, pause it for a moment and then read the trivia answer. All right, which Nobel Prize did Winston Churchill win? And the answer was Alpha, Literature. In 1953, Churchill was awarded the Nobel Prize in Literature for his mastery of historical and biographical description, as well as for his brilliant oratory in defending exalted human values. And with that, I'll pass it back to you, Dustin. This is K8QKO.
All right there, Nick. Well, thanks so much for doing the trivia tonight. We certainly appreciate it. And yeah, out-of-state vehicle inspections are definitely a thing. So hopefully it'll just be quick and painless when you do get it done. And you'll have the temp tag in the meantime. So we'll say 73 to you for now. Have a great evening, and thanks again for doing trivia. All right, we're at the bottom of the list. This is KD8EPC with the Beacon Net. I'm looking for check-ins. Please call now. Nothing heard. This is the last and final call. Last and final call for the Beacon Net. Please call now.
My new copper J-pole antenna.
All right, station on the J-pole antenna. We doubled. You want to come again?
Sorry about that. This is KEBHQ, wanting to test out my new antenna. Checking back.
All right there, Ben. You're in there, but it is really, really noisy. I'm having a hard time. You're kind of dropping the repeater, and you got a lot of noise with you.
All right, thanks for that. I'll have to do a little bit more work to it.
All right, that time was a little bit better. I could hear everything you said that time with no dropouts. So it's all about positioning and having good coax to go with it and all. So we'll say 73 to you for now, and we'll catch up with you there later. All right, I said it was last call, but I'm at 49, and I just want to get one more and get to 50. I know somebody's listening, so station's waiting to check into the Beacon Net. Please call now.
There's
KB8LNK, you can write me down as 50.
All right, well, we can always count on Ron for a good check-in. KB8LNK, good evening, how are you?
Oh, I'm not too bad. It was kind of hot, and I was pretty cranky when I got home, and sit in the air for a little while and relax a little bit. And now that I'm got a cool spot in front of the radio, I'm pretty happy at the moment. So it's not too bad today. Kind of wiped me out. I had to have a nap before dinner. That you know how tired I am if I have to have a nap before dinner. So, but we got it all taken care of, and thought we'd check in and say hello at least. So we'll let you have it back here. KB8LNK.
W8WKY.
KK4YG.
All right, Ron, well, great to hear you out there, my friend, and you know what? You deserve a nap, so there you go. Thanks for joining us. There was another station there, maybe YYG. Can you come back phonetically and a little bit slower?
Hi guys, this is Kilo 4 Romeo Yankee Golf Lorenza here in Anchorage, Alaska. Can you hear me?
Affirmative, you are full. Go ahead.
Right on. Not much to talk about. I just wanted to give a shout out to everybody that's listening. Your signal is 5x9. Entertaining some people about the subject of amateur radio. So I wanted to take this opportunity to say hello. I hope you guys are doing well. And as my friend Victor Alpha 3 Charlie Julia Echo always says, please stay safe and be careful. This is Kilo 4 Romeo Yankee Golf. Returning control back to you, net control.
All right, well, thanks so much for joining us all the way from Anchorage, Alaska. This is the Beacon Net. We're here on the W8WKY repeater, Allstar Node 48496 and Echolink W8WKY-R, and we're here every Sunday and Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time out of Doylestown, Ohio. So thanks so much for joining us. You're also 5x9 sounding really, really good there, and we certainly appreciate you stopping by. So we'll say 73, and since we got a couple more, we'll make one more last and final call. Please call now.
Kilo Alpha 0, Kilo Delta Whiskey with a recheck. Sorry, I got distracted by the thunder. I missed the answer to the trivia question as I was reading a severe thunderstorm warning. So can I get a repeat of that?
No problem there, Brad. The answer was Alpha Literature. Back to you.
Well, good deal. That's the first time I've been right since I've joined back to the Wednesday edition. So, yay for me. All right, you guys have a good evening. I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect before I unkey here, so I can bridge over the DMR talk group to my node for recording as things are starting to get busy. K0KDW. Have a wonderful evening, Dustin, and stand by for the disconnect.
All right, 73, Brad. Have a great evening. Thanks for joining us. All right, this is the last and final call for check-ins to the Beacon Net. Please call now. All right, nothing else heard. On behalf of the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association, myself, 88SLG, K8QKO, AB8MO, and K8QWE, we'd like to thank each and every one of you for checking in with us this evening. Come and join us on the next edition of the Beacon Net Sunday night at 10 p.m. here on the W8WKY repeater, 147390 with a positive offset and a PL tone of 114.8, Allstar Node 48496, and Echolink W8WKY-R. Also, don't forget to check out the Barometer Net every morning at 7 a.m. except for Sunday here on the W8WKY repeater. And don't forget to visit our friends over on the Boredom Breaker Net every day at noon Central Time on Allstar Node 49562 and Echolink N5XQK-R. You've been listening to the Beacon Net. This is KD80PC. I'm returning the repeater to normal and customary amateur radio use at this time and will be clear. 73, y'all.
KE8 DLJ Mobile.
KDLJ, KD80PC.
Greetings. Sorry I was late, but I was going through Massillon there and didn't want to take my attention off the road. Someone tried getting in a couple times and got covered up, and I think the call started with ZL. But anyway, I just wanted to put that out there. Hey, did you use that transformer to make an antenna? I've just been wondering about it. KE8DLJ, back to you.
I got it sitting here with the wire on it. I've got yet to hang it up, but that's going to happen here in the next few days.
I just wondered because I wondered how it worked for you, because it was like my first antenna. So, you know, if it was just okay, which I figure is probably about what it is, then I wouldn't know the difference. You know, I'm happy with what I got. And like you, I rent, you know, so I can't go putting up a tire and stuff. Thank you. You're probably getting ready to go to bed. KE8DLJ.
Well, thank you, Ralph, for sending me that. I certainly appreciate it. And as soon as I get it up in the air, I'll let you know what results I'm getting. I'm going to be meeting with Russ here soon. He's hooking me up with some paracord and stuff so I can get that hung in the tree and doing real good. So there you go. I do have to step away for a little bit here. I've been sitting here for way too long, and that blue room is calling my name. So I'm going to say 73 to you for now, and I may be back here in a little bit. I don't know yet. This is KD80PC, and I'm clear on your final.
KD80PC, KE8DLJ, 73. I'll be here. I got about another hour and a half to go. KE8DLJ monitoring.